We know about electromagnetic frequency is distance is the killer. Meaning, I can put a phone here, and yes, it's putting out electromagnetic frequency, but it's when it comes here is when we know we get cellular damage, and the damage is, bad for the brain, and it causes problems. Many people are using these thinking, okay, my phone is further away, but obviously it's giving a signal from your phone that's being picked up by the wireless headset, and that in fact is the problem with the EMF. But again, we have to show it to you. So let's just get right at it. Okay, so I'm looking at these readings right now, and Dylan, let's just show point. Okay, so hold on. His phone came near me. We can't do that because literally it picked up his phone. I was pointing, okay, back here now, he went away. I'm 0.03. You can't see that? 0.02, which is a very safe level. As Dylan came up to me, actually, it went to 0.1, 0.3. Okay, so you can see it rose up. 0.3. Now, cellular damage starts at 0.5. That's not my opinion. That's the science. So let's do the study, Vlad. Let's connect your music to that. Okay, you're playing. Okay, so now I'm going to bring this in to here. 1.9, 1.7, 2.3, 2.9, 3.4, 3.8, 4.6, 4. You see what's happening here? 0.5 is the damage point of DNA in cells, and yet he's far beyond that point. And again, I'm picking that up in between his phone, and especially right here, it's at the highest, right at the, look at that, 15, 17, 20, it's surging even higher right now. I mean, that's amazing numbers right there as far as when you understand what that's doing to his cells and his brain. Okay, now, let's for fun, let's compare wire. Let's do the old-fashioned stuff. Okay, let's take a measure of this now. Same song. 0.03, 0.0, Dylan came close with his phone, 0.1, 0.2, still under 0.5, still hearing the same music. Okay. We know about electromagnetic frequency. We know about.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Call HALAL, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. That's giving all praise to the Most High name, His only begotten Son, and the Holy Spirit. My name is Ibar from the Prophets in Babylon camp down here in Tampa, Florida. And I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us His truth and sincerity. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. And as you see in this video, this man does a test with a EMF reader, which pretty much reads the radiation coming off of cellular devices or electronic devices. Okay, and then I believe this is his son, which I don't know why he would do this experiment with his own son. If I saw those readings going, if I would have slapped those things out of his ear. But he's wearing AirPods. Okay, it says, are Apple AirPods safe to wear? Watch this shocking video. And I've done videos on this before, but as I saw this video again, I've done videos on this topic before with another video, but now I'm not seeing this video. This is pretty much a different video going to the same topic. And I think anytime I see these type of videos, I got to do something on them, and I got to speak on it because people just don't know. And I remember whenever these AirPods first came out, I've never owned a pair of AirPods. Okay, I've never owned a pair of AirPods. Even when these new iPhones come out, I never rushed to go get a new iPhone. I had the pretty much the oldest one with the headphone jack in it for a while. And now I have to use that. Now I have to use that phone to just for my scriptures. And I had to get a newer phone, but it's not as new, but it is newer than the other phone. But I was pretty much forced to get a newer phone because now the phone that I did had it, certain apps did not update on those phones that I need. They didn't update because Apple stopped, updating those phones. So they pretty much trying to force you into getting this newer technology, and then the newer phones, they don't have a headphone jack. Okay. But still, I have the headphones, that go into the charger port, whatever you got to do, man, but you can't be ignorant of these things. You don't want to be simple. Don't just go following what everybody else is doing, because at the end of the day, it's destroying you. Okay, so let's bring this back. Okay, because this is a literal device of the devil. Okay, and we know that's going into his plans and his schemes, which this also a part of his plan and his schemes to destroy the people, to destroy the masses. Okay, they can't control a healthy, a healthy, people. So they want to bring sickness and, hell to your body so they can further control you, man. And you can't. It's up to you to not be ignorant of these things. Like you shouldn't be wearing these Apple AirPods, man. And I knew, when they first came out that, if you wearing AirPods, you got AirPods going from one ear to another ear. They got to send a signal to each other. Not only that, to your phone. So you got all these signals going throughout your body, to further destroy you. You got a signal going through your brain with these things. But people are wearing them because they look cool, because everybody else, I guess it's a style or in fashion. If everybody else is doing it, then everybody else feel like they got to do it. But I've never been that person. I've never been the one to follow the multitude. I've always been the one to go my own way, So like I said, I've never had or owned a pair of AirPods, and because of that, people will make fun of me. People will make fun of me for using wired headphones still. It's a video out too of a guy that goes around pranking people that's using wired headphones, and he'll cut their wired headphones, and then they'll snap on them, and then he'll gift them a pair of AirPods, and they'll act like it's such a, oh, well, thank you, wow, oh my, I've always wanted some of these. Nah, man, he just took away, and it's spiritual that in the end of this video he used the wired headphones and showed that the radiation does not go through those wired headphones as they would do through the wireless. He said that at that rate that they was going up, it was destroying his cells and his his organs, frying your damn brain, man. That's why you see these youths, a lot of the youth, they're so fucking bugged out, they're so out of it, they're so pretty much not there anymore, man. Why? Because this devil is slowly but surely destroying you. Okay, so let's bring this back. It says 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us. And that's what they're trying to do. He's trying to get an advantage of us. He want to, destroy you. And if you're not on your P's and Q's, if you're not paying attention, if you're not being circumspect, he got you. Okay, he got you. It says, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Okay, we're not ignorant of this man's devices. We know what he's about. We know what he's trying to do. We understand that he's trying to destroy us. Okay, but most people don't understand. They think that, oh, the government wouldn't do that. Shit, me. You better be paying attention. Okay. And I remember, when I first came into this truth, I was very, Lord put me around certain individuals, but I was always very, how you say it, open about certain things like this, and they'll look at me like I was crazy, man. Like I was a conspiracy theorist, but I would tell Jake, like even a great example is that they got those voodoo chips. Okay, those voodoo chips. One of the brothers was eating those chips. So don't eat that shit, man. Scripture says abstain from all appearances of evil. But you'll think, oh, it's just chips, but it's a voodoo one. They got voodoo dolls on them shits, man. So certain things you gotta think twice or 3 times or 4 times about before you indulge in it, man. Especially in this kingdom, okay. It says Ecclesiastes chapter 5 verse 15, be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small. Some people might say, oh, it's just headphones, man. Oh yeah, well, everything's bad for us. My damn demon always say that. Oh, well, everything's bad for us. Yeah, but if you know everything is bad for you, then you should try to abstain from the bad shit as much as possible. And if it means a inconvenience, if it means more work you got to do to get the same result, so what? Do it. But don't just get lazy and say, oh, I'm looking for convenience, and before you know it, you're doing things that it's destroying you just for a little convenience. Okay, because people don't want to wear the wired headphones, because the wired headphones, they you can pretty much knock something, they can fall out of your ear, or however you may have it, but that ain't nothing compared to getting damn cancer, brain cancer or something, because you want to wear these damn headphones, man. All right. So be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small. It says, let's go here. because you can't get too comfortable here, man. Okay, you don't want to get too comfortable here. You don't want to find yourself getting too laxy daisy, just going with the flow, going what everybody else is doing. It says Micah chapter 2 verse 10, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction, man. Okay, so like you for the noise in the background, but yeah, this place it will destroy you. It is polluted. There's nothing here that's really good for you anymore. Okay, this is what the Lord has to deliver us out of this place. We need to be saved from this place. We was teaching last night, and you had a Jewish convert come up and talking about how you found peace. He looked at me and said, how do you find peace? So I can't find peace here until the Lord destroy this place, man. Anywhere I go to try to find peace, I'm being vexed, man. Or being destroyed. Okay, and with some way, form, or fashion, we was talking about how Netflix, everything is gay. Okay, that's the powers that be taking away our peace, man. Okay, let me grab one more. Because everybody's just followers. Everybody's just doing what the next person is doing instead of just, going the way less traveled. All right, everybody just following everybody else is doing, man. Now they got, these fancy AirPods. You got to get the fancy case for it. It's becoming a fashion statement, rather than, a essence of necessity. People just doing it because everybody else is doing it, which is a evil thing, man. Get out of that herd mentality where you just see everybody else doing something. Now you got to do it, because when everybody else be destroyed, you're going to be destroyed with them. Exodus chapter 23, verse 2, it says, thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to wrest judgment. Okay, but the point was, thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil. So if you see people all going one particular way, go the opposite way, man. Okay, don't be a follower. Don't be naive. Don't be ignorant. Be coherent. And watch. One more. One of my favorite scriptures. I always grab this. Okay, watch, man. You gotta be circumspect. Okay, paying attention. Researching stuff. Before you put something, buy something. Researching, man. I'll do that, man. Before I buy a car or something, I always research it. See what problems it may have, what common problems that it may have. Before I go to a restaurant, I'll research it. I'll look up the reviews and stuff. Usually you don't want to be ignorant, man. Before I order something, I gotta ask, okay, does this have any pork, crab, shrimp, lobster? I ask. Even if it don't say it on the thing, I'll still ask, man. Okay, just to be safe. Because we live in a very, very wicked world. It's the valley of the shadow of death, and it will definitely destroy you. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 15. See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Don't be walking around like a fool. You got your AirPods in and shit frying your brain, and you just don't know what the fuck going on. It says, see then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Okay, you got to be wise in this thing. Okay, if you're not wise, you're going to end up being destroyed. You're not going to last much longer. It says, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. We in some very, very evil days, man. Okay, some very, very evil times. Bad times are coming, and it's only going to increase. You see, they got a cross on the back of the wall. Okay, with no real understanding. Now this particular individual went and bought this, reader, and he's doing this experiment. But while his son is still wearing the damn headphones, man. Okay, it says, wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of Yahweh, but the will of YAHAWASHI is, man. Okay, so don't be unwise, man. Don't be unwise. Pay attention. Be circumspect. The devil is moving and he's trying to destroy. Okay, he come to kill, rob, steal, and destroy. All right, and if you're not paying attention, then he got you. Okay, if you're not paying attention, then he got your children, he got your family. All right. So with that being said, I'm gonna say Shalom, Kwame Shirallah, praise, blessings, be edifying to the whole full elect. Shalom.